Hi guys, so today I'm here to tell you about my experience at Camden Market in London, and it was something. So let's get on with the video. So I woke up at 8:30, I was all ready to go, I was ready to film a vlog, I vlogged my opening bit and everything. Then my nan and granddad came round and we were all ready to go, so we got in the car and I was just filming some bits in the car just of the road and stuff because everyone loves a good road. When we got there we were going around Camden for about half an hour, I would say, 20 minutes, half an hour, just trying to find someone to park, and everywhere was £5 for 2 hours. Like, that's a lot for parking. So we were going around everywhere trying to find somewhere cheaper or somewhere that could last longer for that money, but we didn't find anywhere. So we parked about 5 minutes from the actual market. And what Camden Market is, it's a load of markets all put together. So we got out of our car, we walked down the road, and the first thing we saw was a street which had loads of shops on it and really cool like logos of the shops. There were boops hanging out. It's very hard to explain, but if you've been, you'll understand me, so yeah. So we were walking down the street and then my dad said, right, let's go here, let's go there. We went in a few shops on that street and everything was quite calm. I mean, there was quite a few people, but it wasn't too many people, and I was calm and I was okay and I was ready to go shopping and buy stuff. My dad decided he wanted to go to another part of the market first. So we crossed the bridge and we went up some stairs into this like smaller market area which led on to more markets. There wasn't really much that caught my eye, so we just carried on walking. And then we went inside. The first thing I saw when I walked into this building was a stall which had loads of postcards and prints on it, and I saw one of The Flash and it was really cool. But then I also saw one of this evil bunny ripping the heads off of all the My Little Ponies. So that was something. We walked around this place for a while and it was okay. I mean, there was quite a few people, but it wasn't too bad. We maybe walked around for another hour and a half-ish, and we walked into this place and there was really cool fandom t-shirts everywhere, and I bought the most awesome Game of Thrones hoodie, which I will insert a clip now. We walked around for a bit and we came to this gothic shop, and me and my mum freaked out, so we walked in. And this woman was really nice and she was trying to be all like a saleswoman, like obviously she was trying to get us to buy things. I found this, and this is amazing. It was 25 quid. I didn't know when I wanted to wear it, so I was kind of like, and the woman was like, well, if you want it, it's the last one, so I'll knock £5 off it, so it'll be 20 quid instead of 25. And I was literally like, oh my gosh. And my mum was like, get it, just get it. So I got it, and it's so nice, and there's a hood at the back. So after leaving that shop, we kind of split up with everyone. Me and my mum went to some more gothic shops which had amazing things. The corsets, they were so nice. But sadly I didn't buy anything. There was a coat and it was 120 quid, but it literally was the Star-Lord coat. At that point, me and my mum had been away from my nan and granddad and my dad for about half an hour. So we decided to try and go find them, walking past a few more stalls and everything like that. Now this is where it started to get stressful. Okay, so we were walking and we had to go through all these people. There was at least 50 people. It was like Comic-Con all over again, but worse. Like, imagine the food courts in Comic-Con, but more packed. It was terrifying. So we walked over to the Chinese where my granddad said he would be, and they weren't there. And we were like, well, what? So I phoned my dad, and my dad was like, we're at the Chinese. And we were like, well, no, we're at the Chinese. We can't see you anywhere. And then we spent another like 10, 20 minutes trying to walk around, and then suddenly we saw my granddad, and he was like, what are you doing? We're at that Chinese. And he was literally at the Chinese around the corner. So we had to walk through about 50 people twice in the matter of like 10 minutes. It was terrifying, and I was starting to get all claustrophobic. Me, my mum and my dad were hungry, so we decided to walk over to where my dad thought there was a seating area. There wasn't seating there, so we had to walk all the way back to the Chinese. Then we were like, well, where do we go? And I was like, well, there's a seating area right by the gothic shop where I bought this. And they were like, okay, we'll go there. So we had to walk back through the 50 people to get back to the seating area, which wasn't even a seating area. We had to sit on a bench right below where birds were pooing. My nan and granddad grabbed the bench so no one else would get it, while me, my dad and my mum went to go get food. My mum just got coffee, but me and my dad thought, why not get a pizza? So we walked back through the 50 people to a Italian restaurant thing, and we got pizza and then walked back through the 50 people to the bench. And I was sitting there having a well-deserved break after walking back and forth through about 50 people, and then my granny was like, come on, hurry up. So I had to like shove this pizza down my throat, which was not fun. Then we walked all the way round to another bit where there was more shops, and we were walking down slowly, and I was getting very stressed, and I was kind of like, there's too many people here and I really need the toilet, so I had to go to the toilet, and it was like 5 flights of stairs down. When we were walking around and I was getting a bit tired, my mum asked me if I'd drunk anything that day, and I said no, so she was like, right, we need to get you a drink. So we walked out the market, and there was a stall with freshly squeezed orange juice in it, but the orange juice was in milk cartons, and it was awesome. Like, that orange juice was so good. So we walked down the street a bit more. My dad bought some boots because he's a biker and that's what bikers do. Then we crossed the road to this shop where my mum finally found a dress, but the woman in there was so nice. Then we had to walk about 20 minutes, half an hour to get the car because my dad had moved it because of the 2-hour thing, and we were there longer than 2 hours, and it was in the bottom of this like parking lot thing. It was really quite creepy, and there was really old cars there that hadn't been used for like years. But yeah, we got our car and we left London. It was a very stressful day. It doesn't really sound that stressful, but wow, it was stressful. I mean, I want to go back, yes, but on a quieter day, which is probably never. So yeah, that was my day at Camden, and I didn't find a prom dress, but I did buy some orange juice, this, and a hoodie. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I post videos as much as I can, and also comment down below what kind of videos you want me to do next. Oh, and don't forget to like this video if you liked my rambling things, because I will do more of these when I go to places and forget to vlog. Thank you for watching. I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye! It was called the Amelia Mono Scallop Double Layer Bodycon dress. And I got it because 1, it's fabulous, and 2, it has my name in it.